All right, let's. All right, class. Let's start with today's topic. Today's topic is ionization enthalpy. The topic wants to say what ionization enthalpy is and what is the trend of this across the period and down the period. है ना? These were the points we have already been studied in our last class. We have studied with the help of example like sodium, potassium. They have much less size, and the point of ionization enthalpy is we need energy to remove an electron from its most loosely bound state. Am I clear? हमने सिर्फ इतना स्टडी किया था कि हमारा जो आयनाइजेशन इंथैल्पी है वो एनर्जी है that is required to remove any kind of electron from the most loosely bounded state. Okay, so this was the first point. I have taken you with the help of example like in the noble gases, ozone, argon, krypton, xenon and radon. हमने ये भी स्टडी किया था that they have the complete filled subshell. Since उनकी subshell already completely filled है, they do not want to remove any kind of electron. यानी अगर मुझे उनमें से इलेक्ट्रॉन निकालना पड़ेगा तो I have to provide much more energy. क्यों? क्योंकि उनके पास इलेक्ट्रॉन्स की कमी नहीं है. They have been completely filled, so they do not want to remove any kind of electron. So हमने ये स्टडी किया था कि across the period हमारी ionization enthalpy that kept on increasing with the help of example like lithium, sodium. They have 1s2, 2s1. They have only one electron, so they can easily remove that electron. But our noble gas, they have filled subshell, so they do not want to remove that. Okay, so this is the way that in across our period, our ionization enthalpy kept on increasing. Now, this I have told you with the help of example, but the main concept behind this is that as ever we keep starting to move in our period, what happens? Our electrons start adding to our nucleus. That means if I'm talking about this nucleus, the electrons are getting added. But the point is in the same period, suppose अगर मैं बात करूँ lithium से neon तक, in this way we have only a single shell and electron have been adding to each. Like this is S, this is P. इसी के अंदर हमारे इलेक्ट्रॉन्स ऐड हो रहे हैं. पहले P1 था, फिर P2 है, फिर P3 है. So what's happening? Due to addition of more electrons, the nucleus and electron attraction would be less. दोबारा सुनो, जब भी हम आयनाइजेशन एंथैल्पी की बात करते हैं तो इसमें हमें इस बात को याद रखना है that what is the attraction between the nucleus and the electrons. Okay. So if we are adding more and more extra electron, what's happening over there? The nucleus and the electron attraction would be little bit low. Okay, but the point is there are more electrons which have started repelling the other electrons. Okay, so what's happening over there? Whenever we are adding more extra electron, the electron and the nucleus attraction would be higher, and the removed electron would be little bit difficult. Am I clear, or should I repeat it again? The topic I wanted to explain that whenever we are adding extra electron, the attraction of nucleus and to those electrons have become more, and due to more attraction, the removal of an electron would be very difficult. और अगर इलेक्ट्रॉन को रिमूव करना डिफिकल्ट हो गया, दैट मींस वी हैव टू प्रोवाइड more energy देनी पड़ रही है. That means ionization enthalpy kept on increasing. Okay, in the very same way this was across the period. अगर मैं down the group की बात करूं, suppose I'm talking about lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium. In this case, in each concept we have been moving with different subshell, है ना? That means वहां पे सबशेल एक्स्ट्रा हो रहे हैं जिसके अंदर हमारे इलेक्ट्रॉन ऐड हो रहे हैं. जब नंबर ऑफ शेल्स बढ़ रहे हैं तो क्या होगा? हमारा जो न्यूक्लियस है और जो इलेक्ट्रॉन है उनके बीच में शील्डिंग फैक्टर आ जाएगा. You know very well shielding factor. In the last class, we have seen the electrons which are in the inner orbitals, they with the nucleus, the charge of the nucleus, or we can say the attraction of the nucleus to the electron, they would shield it, they would screen it. यानी इसका मतलब ये होगा कि हमारे जो आउटर मोस्ट शेल में इलेक्ट्रॉन प्रेजेंट हैं, ड्यू टू इनर इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, they would not feel that much attraction from the nucleus. They would not feel that much bonding from that nucleus. है ना? And hence the removal of electron would be much easier. The removal of electron would be much easier, and we can easily say our ionization enthalpy keep on decreasing. बन रही है जी बात? So दोनों पॉइंट्स में हमें सिर्फ एक बात याद रखनी है, the attraction from the nucleus to the electron. Across the period वो ज्यादा हो रहा है, लेकिन down the group वो decrease होता जा रहा है. And hence it's easy to remove the electron, and definitely the ionization enthalpy kept on decreasing or increasing in the same manner. Okay, so this was the point I wanted to explain to you. But now the point here is we have exceptions over here. जैसे ही मैंने आपको example बताए हैं regarding my down the group or alongside the period, we have some exceptions over here. For example, we have beryllium and boron. Let me rub this. Okay. Beryllium and boron. That is in group 13, and that is in group 2nd. We are going from the same period. So abhi have studied that across the period our ionization enthalpy increasing. That means कि जो हमारा बेरिलियम है और बोरोन है, तो बोरोन की आयनाइजेशन less ionization enthalpy if talking about my boron, it has 2p1. है ना? It has 1s2 2s2 2p1. So in this, all my electrons have been completely filled in s subshell, whereas in boron the electrons have been filled in s subshell, but there is one electron in the p subshell. तो यहाँ पे हमारे पास दो रीजन है. The first reason is it is behaving like a noble gas. That means complete filled subshell. So इसमें से हमें इलेक्ट्रॉन को रिमूव करना little bit difficult. But if I'm talking about boron, it has only single electron which can be easily removed. The first reason. And the second reason behind this is the shielding effect. We have studied that s electrons have much shielding effect than p, then d, then f. That means s electrons, they are closely attracted to the nucleus rather than p electron. है ना? जो s electron है, they are near the nucleus. Their attraction towards the nucleus is much higher as compared to p. The p ionization G. And that is our answer. Boron has less ionization energy than beryllium. है ना? So this is the exception we have seen. Okay, sir, am I audible? That boron has less ionization than beryllium. Okay, so this was the first, but I have told you that there is another which is based on the ionization enthalpy trend. Exception का meaning क्या है कि हम along the period ionization enthalpy increase हो रही है, that particular trend has been neglected by some atoms. That is known to be exception. Okay, So we have already done about beryllium and boron. Now let's move with our next example, that is oxygen and fluorine. So let's see what's the concept behind oxygen and fluorine. Sorry, oxygen and nitrogen. I'm sorry for that. Okay, nitrogen and oxygen. Nitrogen is in my group 15, where oxygen is in group 16. So according to that concept, the nitrogen must have less ionization energy than oxygen. But in actual, nitrogen has higher ionization energy than oxygen. And the reason is quite obviously my electronic configuration. 2p3, and bache, I hope you have remembered that in our last class we have seen कि हमारे जो half filled subshell और fully filled subshells होते हैं, they attain the extra stability. The p3, that means it is half filled. p4, that means this kind of electrons are present there, na? So in 2p3, all the 3 electrons have been completely filled. It has, sorry, half filled. It has attained the symmetry. So due to half filled stability, there would be difficulty to remove electron from it. And due to difficulty, we have to provide much energy, and hence the ionization enthalpy of nitrogen is higher than the oxygen. Am I clear? Okay, so this was the topic I wanted to explain to you. Now let's move to our next topic, that is our next physical property, which is known to be electron gain enthalpy. ओके बच्चे जी, अभी तक हमने आयनाइजेशन एंथैल्पी और ये स्टडी किया है कि अलोंग द पीरियड और डाउन द ग्रुप उसका क्या ट्रेंड होना चाहिए, और आपने ये भी ऑब्जर्व किया है कि इन ऑल द केसेस वी हैव सीन that there is a general trend which is seeing us across the period and down the road. Same as it is, we're going to move with our next physical property, that is electron gain enthalpy. Now the point is, what is actually electron gain enthalpy? Now class, you know very well, ionization enthalpy was something which was defined as energy required to remove any electron from the most loosely bounded state. यानी आयनाइजेशन एनर्जी में हमें इलेक्ट्रॉन को एनर्जी प्रोवाइड करानी पड़ रही है ताकि वो रिमूव हो सके. गेन एंथैल्पी मींस वी आर द एनर्जी is enthalpy से totally opposite है. Ionization enthalpy was the energy required to remove electron, whereas the electron gain enthalpy is the energy when we are providing an electron. Electron को gain कर रहे हैं. Okay, so this is known to be electron gain enthalpy. That means suppose this is this kind of, so this is my electron gain enthalpy, or we can say in this manner. Okay, now बच्चे, मैंने with the starting of the Alright class, so I wanted to say कि जब भी हम इलेक्ट्रॉन गेन थेरेपी की बात कर रहे हैं, either energy is released or absorbed, and the point behind this is the nature of the element. For example, if I have example of fluorine and my noble gases, that is neon. अगर मैं neon की बात करूं तो it has completely filled subshell. That is P6, है ना? So, but tell me one thing, when it has completely filled subshell, do it want to gain an extra electron? Definitely not. क्यों? क्योंकि p6 completely fill हो चुकी है. So if we want to gain some more electrons, suppose this is nucleus, this is p6, then it would go to next subshell, है ना? And for noble subshell, this is very difficult because it's not hungry. It does not require any kind of electron, and we are providing electron. So in that case, we need to provide energy. Energy देनी पड़ेगी, है ना? And if for the would be possible for the noble gas. Whereas if I'm talking about my fluorine, suppose it is P5, in this case it can easily attract an electron. ये बहुत easily एक इलेक्ट्रॉन को अटेन कर सकता है, बहुत एक easily एक इलेक्ट्रॉन को गेन कर सकता है. So it can easily gain an electron and it would release energy. So they would show the negative electron gain enthalpy. Okay, so these were the two concepts that electron gain enthalpy could be either negative or positive depending upon the nature of atom. Okay, that's it. Now the point here is electron gain enthalpy, as like we have studied in our previous ionization enthalpy and atomic radii. It's not kept on increasing or decreasing along the period or down the group. It's based on the how much negative or how much positive it is. Okay, so this is not so much systemized. Okay, like as electron gain enthalpy and we can say ionization radii. Okay, so just keep that in mind that this is somewhat little bit abnormal rather than the other. Okay, so let's move. The first point is, as a general rule, the electron gain enthalpy becomes more negative with increase in the atomic number. I'm going to rub it. Okay, so I am saying that my electron gain enthalpy, it is becoming more negative as we're moving across the period. And the reason behind is atomic size. Now, Beta Ji, you have already studied that along the period, our atomic size keep on decreasing. So tell me one thing, if atomic size keep on decreasing, that means size is low and the nucleus and the electron, they have less distance, so they have more attraction. So if I'm talking about my topic, like as I'm adding more electron, would it be easier for the electron to get over that or no? अगर मैं ये बोलना चाह रही हूँ कि मैं किसी भी पीरियड के अलोंग जा रही हूँ और मुझे अपने इलेक्ट्रॉन्स को प्रोवाइड कराना है, so whenever I am providing my electrons to that particular atom, due to small size, the nucleus would keep attract to all the electrons. और जब न्यूक्लियस सारे इलेक्ट्रॉन को बहुत इजीली अपने पास रख सकता है, तो they would easily can gain the electron. Okay, so they would easily gain the electron and hence the electron gain enthalpy would be negative. Am I clear? इन शॉर्ट मैं ये बोल सकती हूँ कि इलेक्ट्रॉन गेन इंथैल्पी जो है वो हमारी कम होती चली जाएगी अलोंग द पीरियड. क्यों? क्योंकि इलेक्ट्रॉन बहुत इजीली एंटर कर सकते हैं अलोंग द पीरियड ड्यू टू स्मॉल साइज. सेम एज इट इज अगर मैं डाउन द ग्रुप की बात करूं तो it was more negative. Down the group it is less negative, and the now getting much and much bigger. अगर साइज बहुत ज्यादा इंक्रीज हो रहा है